Hi, I'm Jeff Noye, and today I'm going to show you how to shuck an oyster. Now I know what you're thinking. What does this guy know about shucking oysters? Well, I've been shucking oysters for a long time. I fish oysters, I serve oysters, I ship oysters, and I shuck oysters here in our restaurant. I've been the host of the Canadian Oyster Shucking Championship for the last decade or so, and a member of the Guinness World Record team for most oysters shucked in an hour. So if that doesn't convince you, go watch another shucking video. So all you really need is your favorite oyster knife and a case of oysters. And there are no better oysters around than what you'll find here on North Cape Coastal Drive, Canadian Oyster Coast. So here's how you shuck an oyster. You catch all that? No. Now let's break it down for you. So the first thing you want to do is find the hinge of the oyster. That's where the top shell and the bottom shell meet. You want to insert your knife into that gap. Once you found the gap, inserted your knife, you want to apply some pressure and twist your knife. The same way your hand moves when you're opening a door. Once you've separated the top shell and the bottom shell, you want to run your knife along the top shell, cutting the abductor muscle and making sure not to harm the oyster. You then want to detach the oyster from the bottom of the shell by taking your knife and scraping that muscle off the bottom shell. You want to make sure that muscle's all in one piece. And then you're going to remove any debris or any shells there might be. Now you can enjoy these oysters just the way they are, or add a little lemon or your favorite hot sauce. Or you can try this recipe of mine. So all you're going to need is some shallots, some red wine vinegar, rice wine vinegar, sugar, salt, and pepper. You want to take a mason jar and fill it about halfway up with shallots. You then want to take your red wine vinegar and your rice wine vinegar, put about equal parts until you fill up the jar. Add a pinch of salt, pinch of sugar, and some fresh cracked pepper. I then normally put the top lid back on, give her a shake, and there you go. The North Cape Coastal Drive is Canada's oyster coast. And now that you know how to shuck an oyster, you'll feel right at home. We'll see you soon.